What's happening, estate wagon collectors in 1/64 scale? This is a Greenlight. This 1976 Pontiac Grand LeMans Safari. Now, this being a Pontiac, would you call that a LeMans? Right? Only the French say LeMans, right? Alright, well, I can already see there's a problem. These tires are not the same. They're mismatched. The tread blocks are totally different. Alright, well, let's see on the back. We got some images of some wagons, but not that wagon, I don't think. They tell you there's 6 wagons in this collection. It would have been cool if they actually showed you pictures of them. Oh well. So the Pontiac LeMans wagon? I'm saying LeMans. I'm pronouncing the S. 5 generations of this station wagon between 1961 to 1981. The fourth generation was 1973 to 1977, so that's what this guy is, fourth generation. And in 1976, it got new rectangular headlights, and then the engine choices were a 4.1 liter inline 6 up to a 7.5 liter V8. Rear wheel drive, as most cars were back in the day, and a really big vehicle. All right. So here's some images. I mean, this photo looks identical, right? They modeled it after that photo, I'm sure. This one I couldn't find the year, but I think it's the same car. I could be wrong. No, well, the wood grains. No, it's a different model. My bad. I couldn't find a side photo of this year. Okay, but that rear photo is from the same set as that front one, so I think that looks pretty good. Alright, so let's ignore the side photograph, and let's just get right to this then. So the casting color, let's see, this is a metallic brown or gold possibly. I guess it's a metallic tan, some sort of light brown. And then you have this nice wood texture for wood printing, paneling on the side half of the bottom half of the side. It's really good, you know. It's just brown with a different type of grain brown on it, and then there's this white or off-white, maybe it's ivory color. It's hard to tell, you know, covering up that seam. Yeah, but it is on the real car. The side marker here is orange. The door handles and the lock are sticking out, painted silver. The silver paint going around all the windows looks pretty good. Now, so yeah, the tires. Yeah, so you look at the tread blocks here, very fine truck. That's what I think. The white wall is messed up as well, or maybe it just wasn't on the wheel so well. I don't really like these white walls, but alright. There's some sort of raised bump here, and it's got some red on it, so it must be a reflector. This one has windows on all plastic. There's no open side window, which is too bad. But luckily, the interior choice is very light, like a very light cream. So you can see the interior is through the distorted glass. The steering wheel's crazy, though. It's so high up. It's like almost touching the windshield. Okay, yeah, look at that. There's some molded in wiper blades, but no paint. And then there's no opening front hood, which is great, so all the panel gaps look good. There's a really fine printing there. Yeah, I think that says Grand LeMans or something. Those rectangular headlights. The Pontiac badge also looks pretty good. And the grills look nice as well with the vertical ribbing, and then the black paint is good in there. There's a molded license plate, but no printing. Some white paint here for, I don't know, fog lights maybe. And then next to it, well, I don't know. There is no paint. Is there black paint there? I think there's black paint there. So that's a nice touch that they got that. Sadly, the black paint in these openings isn't as good. You can see some of the chrome through it, but that's an easy fix. But there is also, I think, a black molding line going across the bumper, and then also on the bumperettes. So there's a lot of printing actually going on this front end. Alright, yeah, so now we have the truck tire on the front here, and then the nice street tire on the back. So this is a major problem for Greenlight, where they're just putting on random tires. Just grab any tires. They only have to be the same. I don't even know if that's the same diameter. It might be an illusion because of the white wall. So I guess I could take one tire from each side and make them match. All right, so I need the gnarly tire from this side. Oh, wait a second. Maybe there's a solution, right? Although that's not the best solution. This is a fine knobby here. Oh, sorry, I dropped it. So this is fine, but there's no white wall. And then this side is the gnarly. So that's the problem. If they just didn't print the white walls, then you could easily make everything match up. So what I need is this side here with no white walls and two gnarly tires. And then this thing. But see, that's the gnarly side. I'm gonna have to sort out some green lights. Hold on here. No such luck. I was looking at my other green lights hoping I could swap out this guy, but I don't have enough green lights here in the States, so maybe when I get back to Asia I'll swap out a tire with a different model. Anyways, this is the one weird one. Just got the truck tires and a really messed up white wall. But this side actually, well, no, not the best. Okay, well anyways, while we're on this side, we got the fuel filler door here. And then let's go to the front. I can see this massive gap for this piece. Oh, that doesn't want to go in either. So that's too bad. From the front it looks pretty nice, but boy. Nope. So maybe the pin is misaligned or something. The separate bumper is nicely fixed on. Not much of a gap at all. Alright, the rear bumper is a separate piece as well, and that seems pretty well fixed as well. This has a trailer hitch. The bottom has, yeah, it tells you what the car is, and you actually read it without magnifying glasses. The treads, yeah, they're okay. So going back to the rear, we have the tail lights and the backup lights are nicely done. No license plate, but it's nice that there's an area for it. A little bit of a raised handle and lock there, and the Pontiac is well printed. This time that's kind of weird. The back glass has black, but actually that's accurate to the real car. It is black molding back here with a little silver. Alright, there's a little separate wing here on the back hatch. Some ribbing on the roof. And then let's open this hatch up. Yeah. See that gap's what I like to see, but okay, it does open. Okay, so it opens. What's going on here? Whoa. Alright, so there's no seats, just a wheel well, but there seems to be storage compartments on the sides. And maybe more storage, or possibly a seat maybe two people can sit when this folds upwards or something. But yeah, I guess if you want to have a tailgate diorama, it seems like this would be the car to have. For some reason I feel like drinking Michelob beer. I don't know why. Michelob's like an old beer, and this reminds me of it. Alright, well anyways, let's look at a couple other station wagons, or estate wagons, or Avants, or whatever. So I got this Olds 4421, and that's a Greenlight as well. This one doesn't have white walls, so the tires are a little bit better to look at. And then I have this Kingswood wagon from Auto World, a 1969. It's my favorite wagon right now, at least here in this collection here in the US. This is a 74 Buick Estate wagon from Auto World, and it's probably the biggest car. And I also have this Country Squire from Terminator 2. This has a messed up bumper and tailgate. I crazy glued the bumper, although it's warped plastic, so it doesn't want to stay flush with the body. And then I realized the tailgate here is a design flaw. There's a tab inside, and that tab is colliding. See that tab right there? This rectangle? That's colliding with the interior piece. It can't clear the interior piece, so this thing will never open. Unless you go and Dremel out like a slot here, you know, for that tab to clear. I'm afraid I'll actually break the pins of the hatch, you know. So that's a poorly designed Greenlight. Okay. So there's a top view here. And actually, I want to check the length on these two. Nope, this is definitely still the king of the monstrous wagon sizes. Yeah. But yeah, see the panel gaps. Looks horrible. This looks so much nicer. Well, so two QC problems. The tire, the way they designed the tires, one tread block on one side, a different one on the other side. But then white wall printing ruins it. If they just didn't print the white wall at all, I could have a nice, equal, a normal looking set of tires on this. But yeah, hopefully they'll get it. They got away from that, or will get away from that. This is a relatively recent release, I think, this collection. So Greenlight, you guys gotta figure it out better. Just design a tire that looks the same from both sides, or don't print the white walls. That's what I'm thinking. Either or. But I guess the major problem is this. That's a big, ugly gap in the grill. I gotta mess around with that off camera. But it is a funky looking wagon. I do like these station wagons, so I will collect more. And so thank you for watching today. See ya.